friends, this is Letitia with Our Cherished 5. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I just wanted to get on here really quick this Saturday morning and show you a quick flower bed tour, show you kind of how the garden is going really quickly before we start the Saturday. We have a busy Saturday ahead of us, a busy weekend, and I was just, some exciting things are happening, so I wanted to get on here and show you. I just got everything kind of sprayed, misted this morning. It rained yesterday, but I just still want to make sure. It kind of looks like it's going to rain here again in Kentucky today, but I figured I wanted to go ahead and make sure they were all watered good. And you know, the garden and the flowers loves the water. Apologize for how I look. Like I said, I just got up and ran out here and took the dogs out and all that, and then I thought, wow, I got to get on here and show our friends and family how good the garden is looking. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's do a quick tour. Okay, family and friends, I turned the camera around where you guys could see really good. Here's a tomato plant that we got planted out front here, and it has tomatoes. How exciting. There's a bunch of blooms on that one. There's another tomato plant. It's got a lot of blooms. And this right here is a pepper plant. It doesn't have any blooms yet, but hopefully soon. Look at this big tomato plant. This was actually my brother's bucket that he planted tomatoes in. And can you guys see all those tomatoes down in there? Look at all those beautiful tomatoes. My husband got me that pretty flower. Look at this pretty flower. I got it when we were in the country. This is another tomato plant. This one right here is another tomato plant. Can you guys see those baby tomatoes? All those blooms. This is a pepper plant. It's got a pepper forming there. Those two white chairs was what my brother gave me. We ordered some new shutters, and we are looking for a new garage door. But this is our little setup here. It's really doing good. Then if you turn over here, I need help, family and friends. My rose bush was looking beautiful. Now look at it. I'm gonna go get some 7 again and try it, but I put 7 on it and it didn't do any good. But just look at it. It looks terrible. It was beautiful. So any help that you guys have, please drop in the comments and let me know what to do to make my beautiful rose bush beautiful again. I have some strawberries planted here. As you can see, we have strawberries coming there. And it has made its way to the flower bed, and that's some ground covering. We do have a lot of weed eating still. Here's another one. These are some strawberries through here. I think this is a cucumber. This is another cucumber. But we have some more seeds planting in here that hasn't came out yet. Look at this beautiful flower that's bloomed. Isn't that beautiful? Also, look at this beautiful little fairy garden we got going on. Isn't it just so cute? Got Mr. Turtle. And on these 4 pots here are blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. And they are looking really good. They're spreading really good. May not get blooms on them this year, but hopefully next year we will get some. And they got the 2 little angels for Daddy and Brad. Ladybug crossing. Just looks so cute. And then this lights up at night. I'll try to get some pictures of that to include in here. My roost, my rolls. And look at this pepper plant, family and friends. I mean, look at this. Do you guys see the size of this pepper? Like, it is growing out of the thing. And look at this one. There's another one. I'm like, wow. It is doing so good. I was going to pick it, but I'm like, nope. Got to get on here and show my friends first. And there looks like there's some more coming, little blooms. Over here, we have a gigantical pepper plant here. It is just gigantical. And these are my little black-eyed Susies, I think. And there's my little friendship tree. Let's go around here, and I'll show you a little bit in the yard. Don't pay attention to the grass because there's a lot that still needs to be done here. Got to cut the grass and all that. And it's been raining so much, as you can see. I have these flowers here that's getting ready to bloom. And they should be blooming any day now. So are those. Look at those. Those are bloomed. Look at those. Those are blooming. Those are like purple, or I'm sorry, purple. They're like a pinkish color. Got my little, what are they called? Flamingos. And this right here, it's not bloomed yet, but this will get really big. This one right here that's coming will get really big. I got to get out here and weed eat some more. Also, here's another rose bush. See what I'm saying? They start out so pretty like that, and then they just end up like this year. So any tips, please let me know what to do. More over there. Look at this gigantical tree that Daddy and Mommy got us. It is growing. We didn't think it was going to be that big, but it's huge. Look at that. Look at that bush. Isn't that so pretty? How exciting. There's another. This one's got to get shaped. We are working on the flower bed, so it's taking a while. There's another a tomato plant, another pepper plant, another tomato plant, another pepper, and then there's another one of the bonsai bushes, I believe that's what it's called. And there's another bonsai bush. And there is my hummingbird feeders. Here's another rose bush. And as you see, they start out beautiful and then they end up like this. Something is just eating them. I've tried the 7. For some reason, 7 this year is not doing anything. So I'm going to try it again, but if you guys have any other advice, let me know. There is another bush that hasn't bloomed yet. And then there is all the banana trees. Look at them. They are forming. And as you see, the banana trees, they go all the way. They'll get as tall as the house. Up there is a little bird nest. There's some more banana trees. All down through here is flowers, and this big stuff here is bamboo. And then we'll come over here. And then this is my big tree here, and this will bloom white, but it's not started yet. And it'll be blooming soon. But it's beautiful, beautiful. The hummingbirds love it. I have a flower back here also, but it's looks like the bugs has got to hit, so I'm gonna have to start spraying everything again. This is getting ready to bloom. Then it comes over this way. There's some more flowers getting ready to bloom. This right here is my Japanese maple, and it is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have my husband to get out here though and kind of trim everything, but it's beautiful. These are wildflowers that I have planted through here. Then if you come over here, a wild mess. It is a wild mess. But these are more wildflowers. Look at this, family and friends. Just look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I am absolutely in love. That is beautiful. Look at these. I mean, they are gorgeous. All these right here, the tall ones, those are wildflowers that I've planted. And look at that. Look how pretty. I mean, just look. Family and friends, I don't know about you, but if flowers doesn't make you excited, I don't know, but I want you to look. And these things are huge. I am almost 5'3", and these things come way almost to my shoulders. Look at those. I mean, they are everywhere. There's more. Here's another rose bush that's doing the same thing. It starts out really pretty, and then it gets there. I have another flower there blooming. Some more more yellow ones. And there is this one, it's starting to bloom. But these grassy plants here, there, and there, I am going to have my husband to dig those out. There's another pink one. And all these will start to bloom. There is another one there. We got to get out here and do some weed eating. And this is my bleeding heart flower here. This is why I want this one out, because that'll bloom pink. And I have to be careful about digging and stuff a lot because of my heart. So I do some and do what I can, and then my husband, he comes in and kind of does the major big stuff. I want to redo my plant wall. We're going over here to the last flower bed that's in the front, and then we'll move around to the back and show you what that looks like. There is another rose bush. And these were my flowers, but we got to get the gate up because the dog keeps trampling over them next door. There's some more flowers that's starting to bloom. These are getting ready to open up. More wildflowers. Look at these purple flowers my mom got. Look at that, family and friends. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I am in love with those. I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. More wildflowers, more of those purple. Let me try to get around here and show you guys some more what's going on up here so you guys can kind of see. Some more of the purple, more of the wildflowers, and some of the purple. And let me know in the comments too, do you guys think I should pull up the wildflowers that I planted? Let me know what your thoughts are. More purple, and this one is a humongous one, and it blooms real big, pretty, like purplish red blooms. They're gone now, but more will come out though. And there is more wildflowers. This is going to be, we're going to make this me and Mommy's sitting area, but we haven't finished it yet. There's more banana trees. And here's some more flowers here coming out. There's another rose bush here that's doing the same thing. And through here, as you guys can see, those little blooms there and those right there, those are watermelons, cantaloupes, pumpkins, gourds that I have planted there. So, okay, this is the front yard tour. And as you can see, there's kind of the, try to get a bigger picture. Well, and that's the humongous trees that we have in the middle of the yard. So stay tuned for the back. Okay, family and friends, we have moved to the backyard. I just now wanted to show you the backyard and give you a little tour. So let's get started. Okay, I have flipped the camera around where you guys could see better. But this is our side yard. I wanted to show you a better inkling up here of those. I just planted those last week, those seeds, and as you can see, they're coming out so pretty. Got still weed eat, but we come down here, and this is my Rose of Sharon here. We got it from someone last year. Ivy's in here, different things. I still got to weed eat it, but that's what this is. This is a bush. I'm not sure what it was. It's got little white blossoms on it. It's really pretty. And then another little flower bed with some flowers that's blooming. And I want to say those may be my butterflies. Well, let's see, my butterfly bushes. Come over here. There is more banana trees. That one's getting already really tall. I have some hostices back there. More of these wildflowers that I planted. They've not bloomed yet, so if they don't bloom soon, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. There is another banana tree. There are some more flowers over here that's not bloomed yet. Tomato plant there. Tomato plant here, and we did this in honor of my brother. And a tomato plant here. Hopefully we can get this shed painted in the next couple weeks. Hopefully, if we can stop getting so much rain. Here is another bush. And then here is my pumpkin. This is my pumpkin, watermelon, squash gourd bed. And I am absolutely loving how good it's doing. Look at all of that prettiness. And there's a bunch of seeds there. There's some more. There's some more. All of those right there are coming out. Look at that one right there. Oh gosh. There's some up there that's got some blooms on them. There's another one with a bloom. Another one with a bloom. Then I have basil, cilantro, and what is this other one? I know I have basil, cilantro, and chives right here. More moonflowers are playing in here. This has got all kinds of stuff going on. And this is my flower bed, or my flower bed. This is my garden. We planted flowers all around the edge. But as you can see, our beans is coming up. Our corn is coming up. All these on the edge are pollinators. So all of that is my beans. There's some squash and watermelon and different things in here also. We'll go down that way in a second. And you come up this way. And then there's some peppers. Tomato plants that I've got to get up here, and I'm going to have to do the Florida weave to them because it's getting about time for that. They have a lot of blooms. Some more pepper plants, some more pepper plants. Another tomato, tomato, tomato. Another pepper that has some peppers on it. And this has cucumbers and squash. There's another pepper plant, tomato, tomato, tomato. That's either a squash or a zucchini. And let's see what else. There's another one. Look at all those getting ready to come out. Can you guys see that? How exciting. Another tomato. There's another pepper plant there. Oh, some of these are weeds and some of them are plants that we plant around for pollinators. Pepper plant. Another tomato. There's some more watermelons. And come over here. And there's another watermelon. So try to give you a better view of what the garden is. So that's our garden. It's looking really good. Got a few weeds in it, but a lot of that stuff here is pollinator flowers that we've kind of incorporated, zinnias and different things that we have spread out to like get the bees to come in. Then if we come over here, here's another garden bed, or a raised garden bed. And alongside here is my October beans. I'm gonna have to get some stuff though because the bugs are starting to eat them. We have cucumber plants in here. We have some peppers and flowers growing in here also. We have a bunch of watermelon plants in here also. Everything in here is looking great. We put the trellises up so they can run on them. And then you guys have seen the tree and the flowers down there. My husband had started to cut the tree and got a pile down there. He's still got this much to go, and we got to figure out what we're going to do about that big hole. But he started on that. Woo, went down in one of Chloe's holes. There's Chloe girl. We're still going to move the fire pit. Then we come over here. And I have some more hostices over here by where the tree came down. So there's a hostas. And we have this humongous big hole here that you guys can see. we've got to fill in. Got some weeds still to do through here. There's some more of my hospices. I need to actually move them now where that tree is gone. And there's another hostas. Here's another one of the bushes that I planted. Not sure what kind it is. And like my husband said, this is going to be where my greenhouse is going to be. Here is another raised flower bed. And on this one, it's got zucchini, it's got watermelon, it's got cabbage, radishes. We was just kind of playing around with it. There's a pepper plant. Look at all those radishes coming up. Another pepper plant. Look at all those. Can you see those little sprouts in there? How exciting. And this right here is our walking onion. How exciting. Look at that. It was one bulb and now it's two. We're so excited about the walking onion. That just makes my day. Then you come over here to this flower bed, and these are my cactuses, and they are going to bloom yellow flowers. As you can see, they're getting ready to bloom. Then you come over here to this mess here and yeah, we still have a bunch to go here, but those big things there needs to be cut down. But all this other stuff is, there's bamboo there, some more wildflowers that I planted. There's a humongous hospice there. There's another hospice there. This was my old garden fence that I don't think we're going to use. So that is that. Okay, family and friends, that concludes our flower bed and our garden tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a lot of exciting things are coming in the garden, and with our flowers, we do have a lot of weeding and stuff that has to be done. And still some plans that we need to do. And some spots does look like a hot mess, but that's okay because it's going to get done. It's just hard, you know, the way my husband works with his schedule. So we just do what we can and when we can. But it's going to look good when it does. And sometimes that's what a garden and flower bed is going to be. It's going to be a mess sometimes. But I wanted to encourage you guys, each and every one of you, to get out there and plant something. Whether it's tomatoes, peppers, or a flower or something. And if you don't have a yard or anything, get some grow bags, get some flower pots. As you see what we planted up front, the flowers up there and the flower pots are doing just as good as the things back here. And it's just something about planting something and watching it grow and know that you did that. It does something for your soul. And not only that, it helps, with me at least, it helps get you de-stressed. If you're overwhelmed or if you're stressed or you're depressed or you're sad or whatever, you just get out there and you work in your garden and it gets your mind off of things, get your hands in the dirt. It just does something for your soul. And so I would encourage each and every one of you to do that, and let me know in the comments what you guys are growing. If you have any tips for the rose bushes, please include them in the comments. I'm going to go try 7 again. And let me know too if your guys' tomatoes are doing a little bit slow this year. I planted mine a little bit later, but it seems like I've had tomatoes sooner than this, but it may just not be the year for tomatoes. But family and friends, we hope each and every one of you have a great Saturday. We hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I'm sweating. The humidity out here, it's making it run in my eyes. I should have grabbed me some sunglasses. Apologize again for the way I look, but I wanted to get out here and show you the garden fresh from the morning. But I just think it's so neat and so just amazing how God gives us those gifts of the garden, you know, of the flowers, that He thought of every little thing when He created it. You know, He thought about the vegetables for the garden, how that could give us nourishment, how He thought about the plants could bring your heart's joy. You know, He just thought of everything. God is good all the time. And also, I just wanted to let you know also, if you're having a bad Saturday or whatever, just know that joy comes in the morning and it's going to be okay. And our trials and tribulations is just a great testimony, because, you know, if God made everything perfect in the world, you know, where would our faith come from for Him if everything was perfect? And we just live in a world where things are not perfect, and we're not perfect, but you know, we just strive every day to become better and stronger people, and to draw closer to God and take as many people with us as we can. And also, I want to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day tomorrow. And if you still have your daddy, I'm gonna cry. If you still have your daddy, give him an extra hug and a kiss, and let him know that you love him, because what I wouldn't give to do that to my daddy again. Sometimes I wish that holiday would just pass by, but it won't. So we have to just face it and think of all the good memories that we have with our daddies that's passed away. But all of you guys that have your daddies that's passed away, I want you to know that you're not alone. I feel you. I know exactly what you're going through tomorrow, but just know that our daddies are our special guardian angels up in heaven, and they are looking down on us. But family and friends, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, if you would please give us a like, a comment, and a share. And if you do like this video and you enjoy watching it, please make sure you hit that like button, because it does help the algorithm push your videos forward, and we would appreciate it. And then if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we would love if you would subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. And the ones of you guys that already have subscribed, we're so blessed and thankful that you guys are here. And like we've always said, you guys give us your time, and time is the most precious gift that you guys give us, and we don't take that lightly. And family and friends, we want to let you know that we love each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts, and we pray for each and every one of you. We hope you guys have a blessed Saturday, and we'll holler at you later. Bye, friends.